Angel Reese putting in work, man. That jumper starting to look better by the day, man. As you can when you look at her release point, it actually looks a bit different. Looks a lot quicker and a lot more smooth. So shout out to the trainers helping her with a shot. She seemed dedicated. She seemed consistent on working on becoming a better outside shooter. She want to expand her game. And Tyler Marsh, which I ain't get a chance to watch this interview yet. I'm gonna watch it with y'all right now. So, of course, we did the introduction live stream yesterday. Now he did other additional interviews, and he talked about Angel Reese and Kamilla Cardoso, and what the fans should expect from him as a head coach going to next year. What's the plans for the off season? So let's not wait no longer. Make sure y'all hit the like button. I'm gonna play this video. See what we're talking about.
How does it feel to be the head coach of the Chicago Sky?
Man, it feels great. It's an incredible honor. I'm humbled. I'm appreciative to be leading this franchise, and I'm looking forward to great things to come.
How will you make this franchise better?
I think just being me. I think just staying as authentic as I can to myself, caring for these players as much as I can, and just kind of letting that transparency show. I want them to have open and honest communication with myself and the rest of our staff, and we want to create a culture that withstands. And we want to create a culture that, as you push forward, it makes people want to be part of this organization.
People obviously know about the back-to-back championship with the Las Vegas Aces, but you also have an NBA ring. You won one with the Raptors back in 2019. What are the characteristics that impact winning? Yeah,
I think selflessness, hard work, accountability, all those things, kind of buzzwords that you hear sometimes, but it's really true. It's a level of professionalism that you have to have, a level of investment and commitment that you have to have that goes forward into being a good teammate, that goes into taking care of your body, it goes into being coachable. All those things kind of make up, championship team.
You've worked with Rick Carlisle, Nick Nurse, most recently Becky Hammon. What's one thing you take away from each of those head coaches?
Yeah, I think with Coach Nurse, it's the ability to think outside the box. And kind of be innovative in that kind of way, not being afraid to try new things. With Coach Carlisle, it was a matter of kind of thinking the game and thinking in a way that not many other people do, and so he's kind of seeing things a step ahead as well. And then Coach Hammond is about how she treats people. She's created an atmosphere in Vegas that allows people to be themselves authentically and true to themselves and genuine, and that's something that anyone would have fun being a part of.
Talking specifically about the Sky now, what are your main priorities this offseason?
Yeah, I think first and foremost, it's building a staff that you can trust and that you can put together that allows our players to be the best version of themselves as possible. And then once that's over, then we start working your way into free agency and the draft and things of that nature. But the staff is top of the priority right now.
What excites you most about getting the chance to coach Angel Reese? And
I'm gonna go back because he finna talk about Angel Reese and Cardoso next. No, having a staff is gonna be very important. I absolutely agree with him. I'm interested to see who he's gonna bring on this staff. Would it be crazy if he brings somebody like Christy Sides? I don't know. I just want to bring that up because I know she's going to be available, right? I don't see her picking up any other job as of now. I want to know who's going to be on his staff. I want to see him get veterans. Already coaches that in coaching this league, I think as a rookie head coach, you need veterans on the sideline with you. So, I think that's going to be another angle to look at things that we need to pay attention to.
It's you most about getting the chance to coach Angel Reese and Kamilla Cardoso?
Yeah, just two young stars who have so much ahead of them, and being able to help them, trying to reach their potential is something that certainly appealed to me. And then also being able to put pieces around them that kind of highlight their strengths and what they do well, and building kind of that culture moving forward is definitely exciting.
Specifically with
AKA they need players that's gonna know how to throw an inbound pass, right? They need players that's gonna shoot the ball, right?
With Angel, how do you plan to help her expand her game?
Yeah, I think Angel's already showed some areas where she's super efficient in, and what we want to do is be able to allow her to expand on those and to be multidimensional, and how she's able to help our team, whether that's scoring, whether that's facilitating, whether that's defending, and the same with Kamilla as well. We want both of them to be integral parts of who we are and what we do, and we don't want them to just be one-dimensional as far as their game goes. We want them to expand their games as much as possible and open up the floor and create space for everyone else as well. And so there's a lot of responsibility to go around, but I'm excited for the challenge.
What's the style of play that you envision your team happening? And I'm going to need you to tell me something more than playing fast and shooting threes, because Becky told me that too.
Yeah, I think every coach wants that in general, but I think, for me, I think that defensively we got to protect the paint first. So we have the mobility and the size to do that. We want to attack the ball and create turnovers so we can create extra possessions on offense. We want to control the boards, and we have to be in tune to knowing our personnel. We have to know team tendencies, individual tendencies, so we can be locked in from that standpoint. Offensively, it's a little bit of the reverse. We want to protect the ball first and foremost. We don't want to beat ourselves. If we turn it over, we want it to be selfless turnovers. We don't want it to be selfish turnovers. We want to attack the paint and be relentless at doing so. We want to create for each other, and then we got to be able to keep playing through our first actions. Teams are so good and well scouted throughout the year that it's hard to get something on your first option. So we want to be able to be a team that can play through flow and can still create and generate baskets when the team takes away our first options.
My final two questions for you. You mentioned.
Is it so? Okay, so offensively, I mean, you got two big, so common sense would tell you play inside out. He didn't say that in this video. He just said, we're gonna move the ball, everybody eats, but are we gonna run the offense inside out? Or is he just not is it possible he don't want to give up too much information? Maybe that's what it is. He don't want to give up too much info. But I hope and pray that you got to go through your bigs, especially Kamilla Cardoso. I mean, we talked about that all year long. So, I mean, I'm just saying.
How good teams, they have chemistry on and off the court. How do you plan on establishing that chemistry off the court with this team? And is that hard to do?
Yes and no. I think it starts with having the right personalities. Those are committed for each other, and just kind of creating that environment and just letting them know that and helping them see that, once you're bought into each other, everything kind of translates onto the court as well. So whether that's team building, team bonding, that kind of thing, anytime your team can be connected off the court, it helps and translates onto the court.
Lastly, you have experience from all over, coaching in college, the NBA, the G League, WNBA. How does it feel to finally be a head coach?
Man, it feels amazing. It's a blessing. It's a culmination of hard work, of sacrifice, of dedication. Certainly worked for this moment. I don't take it for granted. I don't take this position for granted, and I just hope to make this city, to make this organization proud.
Tyler Marsh, new head coach of the Chicago Sky. Thanks for your time.
Thank you.
Well, that's new head coach Tyler Marsh. Let me know what y'all think. How y'all feel about him so far? I saw a couple people in the comment section that wasn't feeling Tyler Marsh for whatever reason. For the most part, how I feel, he's saying all the right things. He seemed very intelligent. He's a very intelligent guy, right? He seemed to know something about help developing talent and bringing the best out of people. I mean, he's definitely done that as a development coach. But as a head coach, you got more responsibilities. Is he ready for the task? We're gonna find out. First of all, it's all going to start with the GM though. I can't just look at him because I wasn't looking at Spoon and saying she was doing. Yeah, I wasn't really basing everything off of Teresa Witherspoon. I knew she didn't have the most talent on her team. So y'all let me know what y'all think though. I'm looking forward to November 17th. That's Sunday. Make sure everybody's going to be in here. I will be covering it. In WNBA draft lottery. We're going to find out what Chicago will be selecting. And we can pretty much go from there and we can start talking about the potential prospects. But y'all let me know what y'all think though. Get in the conversation. Light it up. It's your boy Showtime. Out of here.